Hi everyone, Tabletop Patriarchs here. We have a guest here in Danny.
Hello, everyone.
We'll be doing Grey Knights versus Black Templars, and the mission is Purge the Foe, Rapid Escalation, and Crucible of Battle.
Hello, everyone. This is 2,000 points of Black Templars Righteous Crusader. We're going to start here. I have 10-man unit of Sword Brethren, accompanied by Helbrecht and a Castellan. The Castellan has Tannhauser's Bones, so it's going to be a 5-up Feel No Pain. They're going to be in a Land Raider Redeemer. I'm going to have another 5-man squad of Sword Brethren with an Emperor's Champion. They're going to be inside of an Impulsor. Trust me, it's actually an Impulsor. Over here, I have a 20-man brick of Crusaders. They're going to be joined by Grimaldus and his little retinue. Then I'm going to have a Lieutenant with Combi Weapon, a unit of Scouts, a Vindicator, and then Infiltrators.
All right, so we have 2,000 points of Grey Knights Warpbane. We got a Librarian, an Inquisitor Codiez, 2 Dread Knights, 1, 2, and 3 squads of Strike Marines, 2 squads of Brotherhood Terminators with the banners, and then Caldor Drago's a part of 1, and a Knight Castellan.
All right, so I deployed my Crusaders here, much less aggressively than I would like because I need to respect the Knight. Over here I have a Combi Lieutenant just off of the objective. So if he gets overwhelming turn 1, it's not an easy target. Over here I have Helbrecht with the Castellan inside of a Land Raider. I have to be extremely careful with that Knight who can just touch a piece of terrain and then get a Volcano Cam into the face. My Infiltrators are just on my home objective to do some screening. Over here is my Impulsor with the Emperor's Champion. A little more aggressive. Maybe I could push for his expansion objective. Over here I have my Scouts that are 9 inches from the middle. So if I get area denial turn 1, I'm able to go onto it. If he goes first, I could scout them off of it. We're not sure. We're going to see what happens there. And in Strategic Reserve, I have 1 Vindicator.
All right, so for Grey Knights, for the deployment, we have a Strike Marine squad here that can scout 6 up that way. In case I go first, I can move on the objective and sticky it. I have a Dread Knight over here backing up a Librarian, just in case he puts stuff in the middle. There's that Knight he mentioned that's going to either murder or get murdered. A Strike Squad back here to sticky the home objective with the Inquisitor there just kind of hanging out. Another Dread Knight for support, and one other Strike Squad here just to move up in any direction. We both rolled 6s. Roll it again. I go first.
Turn 1. Good luck.
All right, so we had some scout moves for the Black Templars and the Grey Knights. And starting with the Grey Knights right over here, they move 6 inches just straight towards the objective. And on the farther side of the map here, they move 6 inches straight towards this objective here.
As for me, my Scouts, they just backed up to insulate the wall. So I'm just 1 inch from the wall. So for him to charge through it, I'll have to go around it in either direction.
All right, so for Grey Knights turn 1, we got the top of the round, so that's fun. I pulled no prisoners and overwhelming force. I kicked overwhelming force for extend battle lines. And we're going to start. All right, so for Grey Knight's movement and pretty much the end of my turn is one squad of Strike Marines just moved up to cap this objective. My command phase next turn, if they're alive, I will be able to sticky it. The Strike Marine squad over here moved up as well to sticky this. His lieutenant fell back, not fell back, but had a reactive move to fall back. It didn't fall back, it can still shoot. All right, so bottom of the top of round 1 for the Grey Knights. I only moved 2 strike squads up. I also kicked no prisoners at the end of my turn for a CP. I scored 5 points, 5 points for extend battle lines. And it's Danny's turn.
So for my secondaries, I drew Overwhelming Force and Mark for Death. Mark for Death is going to be a CP at the end of turn. I'm not going to be able to get it. His units that he's picked are inaccessible to me at this point. Overwhelming, he did move 1 squad of Strike Marines onto my expansion objective. We'll see how it works. It's going to be a big commitment if I kill them, but we'll see. All right, so we just finished up my movement phase. I decided to oath this squad. Not really necessary, but it doesn't matter. The reason it's not necessary is because I plan on charging them with the Crusaders. I put them in run and charge from Grimaldus. Hopefully I can charge them and then consolidate back onto the objective. I just need to be smart with how I charge in. I moved the Land Raider Redeemer up to get the be in the multi-melter range to shoot here. Then over there, I left the scouts where they are because we are on purge, so I can't really throw units away. And then I tucked the impulsor in to stage for a later turn. I moved the infiltrators right up to the wall to project their aura as much as possible and get a lot screened out because he is deep striking next turn. So the Land Raider is going to shoot the Strike Marines. We're going to start with the multi-melta. 2 shots hitting on 3s. Oath of Moments. Nope. And then strength 9 against T4.
Yeah,
so 2s. Great. That's 1 save. It's -4, goes to -3. You're on 5 up armor.
Takes it. Just assuming it's a dead one.
Let's see. 2 damage.
Yep, it's a dead guy.
Great. We're going to shoot the Storm Bolters now. 3s. Not in rapid fire. Oath of Moments. Nope. And then 4s to wound. 1. No AP.
That'll be a 2. And of course it's a 1, so 1 guy's down to 1.
And then the Assault Cannon. This is on 3s. Oh, sorry.
That's good.
This is Oath of Moment reroll. Nope. And then this is going to be 3s, but it's Twin Linked and Dev. I'm actually fishing for devs here. Great. So I'm going to pick everything up. Just 1 dev, and then 3 saves.
AP?
None.
All right, so we'll go, the dev is probably going to kill a guy. It's actually just going to kill a guy.
Oh, it's only 1 damage.
Nah, but 1 guy's on 1.
Oh, yep.
What's the AP again? 1 or 0?
0.
So 2s. So you're going to kill a guy with the dev, and 1 guy's going to go down to 1.
Yep.
So you kill 2 guys.
Mm-hmm. So charging, I would normally need a 6 here, but
I'm going to use a strat called Repelling Sphere. It adds 2 to his charge in Hallowed Ground, and 1 if it wasn't Hallowed Ground.
so it's really going to be an 8. I reroll charges for Crusaders. So let's see. That's a 7. So we're going to reroll that. 2 and 12.
Boxcars.
So my Crusaders, I have all 4 of the Power Fists in melee, so these are all 4 of the Power Fist attacks. On 3s, rerolling. Great. And then 2s to wound. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9 saves, please. At -2.
-2?
Yep.
So it'll be on 4s. That's a dead guy. That's a dead guy. Yep, they're dead.
Thank you for not making me roll the 35 chainsword
No
attacks. Thank you. So we finish up my turn. I did wind up killing those Strike Marines. I was able to, with a 12-inch charge, I was able to do some shenanigans and move on to the middle point, actually, as well. So I wound up scoring my overwhelming for 3, and I'm going to pitch Marked for Death for a command point at the end of my turn. So we're going to move into Dennis's turn.
Going into my top of 2, I pulled Area Denial and Bring It Down. I kicked Bring It Down, and I got Secure No Man's Land, and I'm going to attempt to take the center. All right, so at the top of 2 for my movement phase, the knight moved up into the building slightly, so he has a firing lane. This Dread Knight moved. This Dread Knight moved up to try to kill this blob. This Librarian moved up just to get some lightning out of his eyes onto them. And I deep strike 2 Terminator squads into No Man's Land. Librarian's going to shoot his Vortex of Doom. So you shoot it into the Crusade squad right there. On a 1, I whiff myself. On a 2 to a 5, it's 2 D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, it's 2 D6 mortal wounds. So let's see. Ooh, 2 D3 mortal wounds. For 3 mortal wounds on your guys.
I have a Feel No Pain, 6s.
Wow.
I take 1.
That's fine.
Guys on 1.
Yay. On to the Dread Knight now. We got 2 heavy incinerator shots, 2d6, for 11 shots. Strength 6, 2 toughness 4. Wounding on 3s. You have that many at -1.
-1. So I'm going to put it on non-helmet guys first.
Okay.
So how much damage each?
1.
1. So I'm going to roll 3 first. -1.
-1.
So 5s. 1 damage each.
Yes.
Great. Kills the 1-on-1, puts another 1-on-1. We have to roll it separate. Oh, and then we're good.
Hey.
We're good. We're good. Nope. Feel no pain. We're good. Fail. To 5. So you kill 2 guys.
Okay. So the second weapon of the Dread Knight is the side cannon. It's 6 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. That's a 2. That's out. That's out. And then we roll this for 1. And then strength 10 to 4 is 2s. You have 3 saves at -2.
-2.
3 damage a pop.
Okay. We will start on a helmet guy. We said -2, right?
-2.
So 5. Nope. Damage is 3.
Yep.
Dies. I'll do it on another helmet guy. Dies. I'm not going to roll the Feel No Pain. I have to, right? Great. He dies.
He gone.
And then last one is also a helmet. Nope. He dies. Let's roll the Feel No Pain. No mas. That's it.
So the Castellan's going to be firing. This is the first time I'm doing this. This is fun. It's D6 plus 3 blast. So we got 3 plus 3 is 6 plus blast. How many guys are in that unit?
Well, how many just died? 2 died.
Yeah.
We were at 24. We're now down to 22.
So 3 plus 6 plus 4.
Yep.
So we got 10 shots. It'll be hitting on
13.
13. Okay. So I had 3 more. Sorry.
Numbers are hard.
I know.
I can't count. Hitting on 3s. Pull 1s and 2s out. And then strength 8 to toughness 4. It's 2s. That many at -2 down to -1 because of Armor of Contempt.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a CP for Armor of Contempt here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you didn't say it.
It's okay. What did we say? AP1?
AP1 now, after using Armor of Contempt. It's 2 inherent.
Okay,
It's
we're going to
2.
put it on helmets. So 4s. Yeah, no one's in cover. Do I get cover against that huge knight? Because, no, I don't think so. Part of yours can see mine. Okay, damage?
2 a pop.
Oof. First one. Dead. Alive.
Wow.
Alive on 1. Dead. You kill 3.
Going on to the second thing for the night, we have the Shieldbreaker Missile Launcher. I got 2 attacks of those, hitting on 3s. Okay, they both hit. Strength 12 to 4 is 2s. 2 saves at -6.
Okay. We're gonna start on my first invuln guy on 4. He's good. Same guy. Nope, he dies. How much? It's a lot of damage.
D6 plus 1.
Yeah, roll it. Let's see if it's a lot. 6. He gets a 5. I feel no pain. Super dead.
That's what I love hearing. Moving on, we have the twin Siegebreaker cannon. Or sorry, it's not twin. Actually, this twin. I'm sorry. 2d6 shots for 11 shots. Wow. 7, 10, and 11. This is strength 6. Actually, I'm sorry. It's hitting on 3s. Getting ahead of myself. That's out. Now it's strength 6 to 4 is 3s. Rerolling because it's twin legs. Okay. That many at no AP.
I'm running out of helmets. We're gonna split it. I'm gonna do 3 first onto helmets. No AP, so 3s. We're good. And I'm gonna do the rest on helmets. 3 fails damage.
1 each.
Feel no pain. Kill 1 helmet.
Yay! And to finish it off, it's the Volcano Lance. It seems like overkill, but what the hell? It'll be D3 plus blast. 4. 2 attacks plus 4. Gives me 6. Strength 18, and it's hitting on 3s.
Uh-oh.
It's 2s. Okay. It's D6 plus 8.
We're gonna put it on my other invuln guy.
We're here for the funsies.
What is that damage?
Yeah.
He's gonna save it.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to roll it.
No, he doesn't.
So it's 4 8 plus 4.
Yeah, it kills that guy. And then the next one, I don't get a save.
11.
11 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Finish off that side of the shooting phase. We have that Dread Knight over there. He's going to do his Incinerator for 2d6 shots for 4 shots. Excellent. 3s. All right. 4 saves at -1. Norse cover.
4 saves, -1?
Yeah.
Running out of helmets, guys. Okay.
You have 4 left.
4 helmets left?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put these on helmets then. 3s go to 4s. Fell 2. Damage?
1 each.
Take 1.
Yay! To finish off the Dread Knight, we have the heavy side cannon hitting on 3s. But rerolling 1s. Hey, look at that. Strength 10 to toughness 4 is 2s. So 3 saves at -2.
First helmet. I'll do 2 on the helmets. -2, right? So 5s.
Yeah.
Kills the guy that was on 1. And the last one I'll put on the helmet. 5s. Nope. Damage?
3.
Yeah, let's just... Nope.
Super dead.
At the end of the Dread Knight shooting, I spent a CP for Devout Push. And I actually pushed up closer to the Dread Knight so that if it charges, it's not going to be able to consolidate onto the objective.
Air squad is in range with its side cannons and storm bolters. We're going to shoot into the Crusader squad. So the side cannons first, hitting on 3s. Wow. Wish I did something. And then 8 to 4 is 2s. 3 saves at -1. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'll put on the Sergeant in cover first.
All right.
Yeah, Sergeant in cover first, so I get cover for it. So 3s. Good. Good. Good.
Okay then. 2, 4, and 6 shots of storm bolters. Hitting on 3s. That's out, that's out. And then 4s. 1 save at no AP.
How much damage?
1.
Same guy. 3s. We're good.
Dragos. I forgot about Dragos. It's the same thing, storm bolter. There's nothing special about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just it hits on 2s, that's it. he can reroll 1. Hey, and then force. Okay, that's out. Okay. All right, going into my charge phase for the Grey Knights for top of 2. This Dread Knight's going to charge into the squad here. I need a 2-inch charge, and I rolled a 7. He's in. So let's just get him in nice and good there. The Terminators over there got a charge. They need a 9. I'm going to roll in the center here. For a 3, I'm going to use my last CP to try to get in there. It ain't happening. So the Dread Knight over there is going to use his Nemesis Demon Hammer on those guys. I'll be hitting on 3s. We're rolling 1s. Everything hit. And then it's Strength 14 to Toughness 4. So it's 2s. Of course, there's 2 1s in there. 3 saves at -3.
I'm going to AOC.
All right, so down to -2.
Yep. So how much damage each?
D6 plus 1.
Oh, a ton. All right. Helmet. I got to do it this way, guys. Helmet with -2 brings me to 5. Nope. Damage. Roll it. It's D6 plus what?
It's 4.
4. I'll roll it. We're going to see if it kills him. It does. Great. He dies. Now we're going to do it on...
You have 1 more helmet.
I have... Well, that was this guy that died?
Oh, there's 2 other helmets.
2 helmets left.
Yes.
Those are the power fists, though. I'm going to start pulling from the other guys, so 6s. Great. Damage?
4 again.
Nope. Kills 1 other guy. 3 power fist attacks are coming back first. 2 power fist attacks, 3 attacks each, 6 dice on 3s. They reroll all of their melee because the Grimaldus is leading. What's your toughness on him?
It is 8.
Strength 8, so 4s. You got 2 saves, -2.
All right, I'm looking for 4s. And I take them both. Damage?
2 each.
Down to 9.
Chain swords. There's only 3 chain swords, so 15 attacks.
Only.
On 3s. Rerolling because of Grimmy G.
Oh, that's not bad though.
4 saves, please.
AP.
1.
So I'm going to be saving on 3s for it. So I'll take 2 more, so I'm down to 7. So finishing out my turn, I couldn't kill over there. As for my secondaries, I dumped Area of Denial to get a CP, and I got Secure No Man's for 2 points.
Going into my turn, I drew Storm Hostile and Secure. Storm Hostile is really bad right now because then I could have to get onto this one. So I actually dumped it for a CP to get Extend Battle Lines instead. So I have Extend and Secure. Yeah, right now the score is 21-21. It's a pretty tied, close game right now. Alrighty, so I moved up the Redeemer, hopped Helbrecht and the boys out. This guy's got to come down too. He'll come down there somewhere. There we go. Perfect. They're going to attempt to make a charge either on the Dread Knight or there. My old target is actually the Dread Knight. So we'll see. I'm probably going to just charge the Dread Knight and maybe pile into there. Tag him. Drago is a lot to get through, but we'll see. Over there, I hopped the Sword Brethren out of the Impulsor to charge the Terminators. I also brought down the Impulsor so I could shoot the Melta-Shots into them. Scouts just backed up. They're probably going to get lifted at the end of his turn. Over here, I fell back with Grimaldus and the boys. They're in the 5-up Feel No Pain now. Their goal is to just hold this objective for me. And then I brought in the Vindicator from Strategic Reserve. I also moved up the Combi Lieutenant in case he does kill this one squad. I have the Combi Lieutenant to still hold the objective. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of death this turn. So off camera, we shot some pistols. The Helbrecht squad shot here, killed one body, but he's probably coming back up. And then over there, I shot pistols and dealt 1 wound over there. All right, we're going to start with the Vindicator shooting into the Dread Knight. So number of shots, D6 plus 3. 6 shots on 3s. Great. And then strength 14, T8 3s. Okay.
Well, I like that.
Yeah, that's all right. 3 saves, -3.
All right, so it'll be on his invuln at 4. So the first one, hey. Second one, crap. Third one, nah.
How much does he have left?
She's at 7.
Okay. 5, 6, 7. That's damage.
I know. I kind of want to command reroll it.
It's too late.
I know.
You still would have failed.
No.
All right, now we're going to shoot the Redeemer into the other Dread Knight. We're going to start with the Flamestorm cannons. So D6 plus 6 shots. How many shots? Oh, it's 4 plus 6 is 10. 5, and then 5. Oh. And then it's going to be 5s to wound.
I like that.
Yeah, that's all right. -2. No cover.
4s. I saved 1, takes 2, so he's now down to 7.
They're 2 damage each.
Oh my Lord, Lana, he's down to like 3.
That guy, he hasn't been hit yet.
I thought you put wounds on him.
That guy, no way.
No.
Oh, then he's down to 9.
Mm-hmm. We're going to do the Hunter Killer next.
Wow, I didn't even pay attention to my own arm. Look at that.
Here we go, Hunter Killer. 2s.
Hey, it hits!
And then 3s. Oh, wound. -3.
All right,
So
looking
I
for a
hear
4.
You saw it here first, folks.
It takes it.
How many? D6. 5.
Oh.
I've never seen a Hunter Killer
Down to
go
4.
off. Okay, great. The multi-melta now on 3s.
Oh, God.
He's going to go with Byro.
Oh, my God, yeah, it is.
3s to wound. Strength 9. Oh, nice.
no.
We like that.
Oh, no.
I love that.
And then the Assault Cannon.
Good Lord.
On 3s. Oh, great. It's going to be 5s, but I'm fishing for 6s for the devs. Twin linked. Oh, great. We're going to fish for 6s. Nothing. And then my bolters. I got to try them. No. Oath of Moments. I forgot. And then 6s. Or 5s. Doesn't matter. 1. No AP.
I'm good.
Great. That is it for the land raid. Great. So my plan is to charge Helbrecht Squad into here. Was going to be a 8-inch charge. However,
I'll be using Repelling Spear to make it +1 since it's not hollow ground. It'll be a 9-inch charge for him.
great. Let's roll it. That's not a 9. I will command point reroll it. Nope. No, it does not make the charge. I will charge over there. Let's see what I get.
I'm worried about it.
I got a 6. All right, we're going to start with the Lightning's Claws, the Twin Lightning Claws on 3s.
No.
Great. Strength 5, you're T5, right?
Yes.
So 4s.
But twin linked.
Yes. Great. 4 saves at -2.
I'm looking for 4s. What a surprise.
2 damage each.
Yeah, what a surprise. That kills the one guy. That kills... No, that kills the one guy. And that brings the other 2 each, right?
They're 2 each.
Okay, yeah. So,
So one of them kills the guy who was on
Yep.
1, because 2 damage.
yep.
And then 2 more.
Hold on. That kills a guy.
Yep. And then
No,
puts
one guy's
another
on
guy
1.
on 1.
Just knock a guy over, Julio.
Mhm.
Don't remove him.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we're going to do the power weapons. I got 2 guys in the squad, so I'm going to just roll them all together. 3s. Not. That's all right.
Ah, it could be worse.
And then 4s.
It was.
3.
AP?
-2.
4s. Damage.
2 each.
One guy, 1 dead, and 1 guy is on 1. So there's 2 guys left.
We will do the Thunderhammer.
Okay, yeah, you have to kill something. I'm a Thunderhammer enthusiast.
1. Strength 8, though.
Yeah.
3s. Ooh, great. We're going to do the Mastercrafted. This is 2s. And then 4s. 2.
If
Minus 3. I'm sorry, minus 2.
4s. Oh, look at that.
Very nice. And then the Emperor's Champion.
I know he hits like a truck.
Yeah. 10 attacks. Yeah, I'm gonna do the the sweep profile.
Okay.
On 2s.
I like that.
And then 3s.
Don't like that. I take it back.
Yeah. 4, please.
Wait, that one's. There you go. I was gonna say it's cocked as hell.
Yeah, it's all right.
AP
Minus 2.
4s. Oh, okay. I take 1.
2 damage.
That kills 1. One guy's alive on 1. No, one guy's alive full. Sorry, I can't math.
It's okay.
I'm gonna slap back with the 1 Terminator that's still alive. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Naturally. And then 6, 2, 4 on them. Let's roll
Okay. What do you mean on mine?
What's your toughness?
Oh, 4.
Okay, so 3s. 1 save at -2, please.
5s. Nope. Damage.
2.
Guys on 1.
Damn.
All right, so we finish up my turn. Failing that Helbrecht charge is sort of rough because now they're in the open. I wound up killing the Dread Knight over there with the Vindicator. Over here, I left the Terminator standing, which means another's going to come back. Overall, not the worst turn. I got a good secondary lead now with Secure and Extend. And we're going to go into Dennis's turn.
So going into the top of 3, I have Assassination and Cleanse for my secondaries. I'm feeling pretty good about killing stuff. The fact that the Knight gets to shoot twice is amazing. And the current score as of now is 25 me, 39 Danny. So for my movement phase, I moved 1 strike squad there, that was on the objective. The Terminators fell back so that 1 comes back and he's irritated. The other strike squad came in from, the warp, and they're cleansing there. Librarian didn't move. The Knight didn't move. I had 2 Dread Knights. They're gone now.
I overwatched one of them. I spent a CP to overwatch the Dread Knight that was on 4 here, and it blew up. And it got destroyed. It did not blow up, though, unfortunately.
All right, so we did 1 off-screen shooting, which was that strike squad over there. They shot their Storm Bolters and Incinerator into there. They got a guy down to 1. So we got the Terminator squad over there with Caldor Drago going to shoot into Helbrecht's Brick of Death. And we're well within 12 inches, so 4, 8, 12, and actually that's it. Nope, I lied. That's only correct. 16 shots with Storm Bolters. Hitting on 3s, rerolling because of Hallowed Ground. There's a lot of shooting, Julio. Give me a minute. Okay, that many hit. And then 4 to 4 is 4s.
Mm-hmm.
No AP, 1 damage. So all those, no AP.
So 3s. A lot of fail. 3s, right?
No AP.
Yeah. So just 2 fails.
Okay.
Damage.
1.
I take 1.
Yay! Storm Bolters.
This guy is down to 2.
I got Caldor Drago, Storm Bolter, hitting on 2s. Rolling. Hey. And then 4s. Okay, 3 saves at no AP.
Damage.
1.
Take another 1.
All right.
Down to 1.
Now Caldor Drago Scourging, hitting on 2s. They all hit, and then this is Strength 6, so it'll be 3s. 2 saves at -2.
5s. I'm in cover. I'm taking a guy in cover.
Ignores cover.
Oh, great. So 5s. Damage.
2.
I take 1. Kills the guy on 1.
Yay! Here's for the side cannon. Rerolling. Okay. And then 8 to 4 is 2s. 3 saves at -1, and I believe it ignores cover, if I'm not mistaken. No, it does not ignore cover.
Okay, so I'm putting it on a guy in cover, so AP nothing.
Yeah.
3s.
Okay. All right. The librarian now, he's going to do his Vortex of Doom into Helbrecht's unit. So we're going to figure out how many mortal wounds he gets. 4, 2d3 mortal wounds, 4 mortal wounds.
Feel no pain. Is that
5 mortal wounds.
3,
I
4,
apologize. I can't count.
5. I take 3. Kills a base.
Moving on, we're split firing here. We're going to do the Plasma Decimator and the Twin Siegebreaker Cannons into Hellbrecht Squad. And the Volcano Lance and the Shieldbreaker Missile Launcher will go into whatever the hell this thing is.
It's a Vindicator.
I'm not a good Space Marine player. Anyway, we got Plasma Decimator. It's D6 plus 3 blast. So for 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's 2, so it's 10, right? In the squad. So it's another 2. So we have
What?
All right. So we're on the Plasma Decimator. I'm doing the standard. I rolled. I got 10 attacks coming in at him, hitting on 3s. No re-rolls or anything like that because Hologram doesn't work on knights. And then it's strength 8 to toughness 4. We're looking at 2s. There's always a 1 in there. You have 5 saves at -2.
Okay, so cover brings it to -1. So I'm looking at 4s. Damage?
2.
Feel no pain? I take 1.
Okay, moving on. We got the Twin Siegebreaker rounds, cannons. They're 2d6 plus blast for 5 shots plus. It's still under 10, so 2 and 2.
Yep.
So it's 6. Alrighty, hitting on 3s. Neat. And then 6 to 4 is 3s, but twin linked. I don't need it. 2 saves, no AP.
3s. Damage?
1.
We're good.
Okay. All right, moving on to the cool stuff now. We have the Shieldbreaker Missile Launcher into there. There's 2 shots, hitting on 3s. Devastating wounds. So looking for 3s. They're there. If I get that 6 again, that'd be pretty neat. 12, 2 toughness.
11.
So it's looking for 3s. And that's a dev wound.
How much damage?
D6 plus 1.
Okay.
Rolling it for 3 wounds.
6 of feel no pain. I take 3.
Yay, what's it down to?
8.
And the Volcano Lance. It's D3 plus blast. I know, I'm just saying it's blast. Easy. Before I forget. D3 shots, and that's not in there. For 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. They both hit, and then it's 18 to 11 again, so it's 3s. 2 saves at -5.
Drops to -4 because of cover. So I'm on 6s. Nope.
Oh, we're dead.
Damage, I have feel no pain.
D6 plus 8.
Yeah, roll them.
So first one is yeah.
Guaranteed, right
And then
off the bat.
Danny.
Oh, I think it's dead.
So
I'm gonna just see if
11.
it explodes.
So it's like 28 wounds.
Shit, I should roll it. Right? What is it? It's this plus 16.
Yeah.
Plus 16.
All right, I'm not rolling it.
27.
Does it explode? No, we're
Damn.
good. We're good.
All right. So coming into my charge phase. First of all, the shooting. This thing killed the Vindicator or whatever it's called.
It is a Vindicator.
Hey, the Vindicator died from the Volcano Lance. It was cool. Anyway, we're going to charge Drago's unit here. It needs a 2. And we're going to charge those Strike Marines over there into them. We also need a 2. So looking for Drago. Jay, I wonder what I got. Oh, my Lord, I got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bam and bam.
That's with the pile in.
Yeah, it is with the
Okay.
Yeah. And then over there, they need a 2 as well. For 3! Oh my God! My charges made it barely with a pile-in. We're gonna do. I'm gonna spend 1 CP for Epic Challenge with Drago going into Helbrecht to see if I can't murder the High Marshal. And let's see what happens.
Beginning of fight phase, I have Helbrecht's ability to go off first.
Yes, mortals.
The High Marshal is the name of the ability. Nothing. Great. We love it when that happens.
Yay! Shall we? Shall we?
Yep.
Ready? All right, so we got 6 attacks coming in on Helbrecht, hitting on 2s, full rerolls, which is great. Also, that's a lethal hit. And rerolling that. Of course, it's a 1 because these dice are loaded in the wrong way. Strength 8, 2, toughness 4 for Helbrecht.
Yes.
All right, looking for 2s. Okay. Yeah, you have 5 saves at -4.
On my 4-up invuln. What is the damage?
3 each.
3 each.
Yes.
So he has a 5-up feel no pain.
Okay. Good lord, he's alive on 1.
He is alive on 1.
So now all the Terminators got to go. 20 attacks coming in, hitting on 3s, full rerolls, and lethal hits. Gotta love it. 1 lethal. That out. Take that out for rerolls. Rerolls. Oh, Jesus. That one was out. We'll just call it that way. And rerolling all of these. This is another lethal. That's all I can say. And then it's going to be wounding on 3s. That many plus these 2 at -2.
Okay. 5s. Well, it's not a lot of 5s.
I like that. I get you have a field no pain, but I like that.
Damage each.
2.
4 at a time.
Okay.
Because you can't kill them with just 2. Because they're 3 wounds each.
Okay.
Yes. First one. Dead.
Cool.
Kills 1. Next one. Dead. Next one. Dead. Oh. That's 3 dead so far. Alive on 1. Dead.
Yay!
All right, great. We're going to fight back now with that squad. We're going to start with Helbrecht and his strike profile. So this is 2s. Great. That's a lethal. 5s and 6s are lethal for this squad. Everything hits. Strength is 9, so 3s. Great. That is 6 saves, please, at -4.
Doesn't have an invuln. Okay, I felt 2. Damage?
4 each.
Oh my lord, there's 2 guys dead.
You have a feel no pain.
I do!
A 4-up, right?
Yes.
Is
And
that also against melee? That's against anything?
it's just an overall.
Okay.
Overarching. He gives in just a blanket 4-up.
Okay.
It's the only one that does it in the army. So, I failed 2, so I'm looking 4. So, feel no pains, 4 ups. Okay, there's a guy alive on 1.
Yep. And then this goes.
By only 1.
Yep.
So you kill a guy.
Great. Next is the Thunderclaws. Let me just pull them up real quick.
Oh god, I thought that was all of it.
No. There's a lot in that squad.
Good thing I killed half of it.
Yeah. So there's 2 guys with the Thunderclaws. So I'm just going to roll them together. 10 attacks. On 3s. 5s and 6s are lethals. So 2. Strength 6, so 3s. There you go.
AP?
-2.
That's always AP too, isn't it?
It is. 2 damage each.
Alrighty. So 1, 2, and 3. 4s. Okay. That brings a guy down to 1. That kills a guy. That brings a guy down to 1.
Great. Let me just see who's left. I have 2 hammers, the Mastercrafted, and the Castellan. Let's do the 2 hammer. Let's do the Castellan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you still have a guy on 1, so I have to do the Castellan. The Mastercrafted 4 attacks. On 2s. Great. These are lethal. And that's it. 3 saves, please. -2.
Okay. Okay.
3 damage.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, he did. So it's 2 guys dead.
Great. We're gonna do. And then that's 2 guys dead, not including Hubrex 1, right? So then 3 guys total.
Oh, 3 guys. I told you
Yeah.
you can't count.
It's all right.
That's why there's 3 of us here. I can't count.
Thunderhammer. I got 2 of them on 4s. These are lethal. And that's it. 2 lethals.
AP?
-2.
Damage?
3.
Take 1.
And
Okay.
then last one is the Mastercrafted. This is 2s. It's a lethal. And then 3s. 3 saves, please. -2.
4s?
3 damage.
Okay, he's level 1. Over there, the Strike Marines are going to attack the, whatever those guys are.
Sword Brethren.
Yeah, whatever. Hitting on 3s, rerolling fully because of Hallowed Ground. Good lord. Thank God for rerolls. And then reroll these. Oh, that's better. Okay. Strength 6 to toughness 4 is 3s. That many at -2.
5s. How much damage each?
2.
2 damage each. 3. I got a guy on 2, so these are 6s. Guys. And then I'm on a full 1? Yeah, but he only had 1 left. Guys, kill 2.
Oh, yay.
Kill the 1-on-1 and then another one. All right, we're going to go with the hammer first on 4s. Great. And then 2s. 6s are dead. 1 save, please. -2.
Looking for a 4. I take it. Damage.
3.
He's dead.
Great. Next, we're going to do the Twin Lightning Claws. On 3s. Great. And then strength 5. Your T5 or T4?
4.
3s. Good. 1.
Yeah.
-2.
4 again?
Oh, twin linked. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Twin linked. These 2. Great. So 2 more.
We're good.
Good. 1 fail?
Yeah.
2 damage.
Okay, another guy dead.
We will do the power weapon now. 4 attacks. 3s. Great. And then 3s. 1.
AP.
-2.
4. I'm all good.
Nice. We will do the Mastercrafted. 4s. I mean 3. It's going to be 4 dice on 2s. Great. And then 3s. 3 saves, please. -2.
4s. Wow.
And then the Emperor's Champion.
Alrighty then.
Oh, sorry.
I'm assuming he's sitting on 2s.
He is. It's also strength 6, so it's going to be 3s.
Okay. AP.
-2.
Anyone guess what my save is? Not that! Oh, they're dead.
They're 2 damage each.
Oh, they're dead. With 2, he decided to consolidate his sword brethren into the Terminators, so the Terminators are going to fight back. Hitting on 3s. Thank God for rerolls. Oh, that's actually not all that bad. All things considered. Okay, mostly everything hits. 6 to 4 is 3s. And holy crap! For whatever reason, the Tabletop Patriarch dice do not want the Tabletop Patriarch guy to win.
AP.
-2.
5s. Damage?
2.
One guy's down to 1. Could you put this over there for me?
All right, so it is the end of my turn 3. We had some combat. I killed something. I feel good about it. This thing did it, which is even better. We had some combat over there. It was mixed bag for me. I had cleanse and assassination. I got cleanse for 2 points, and I'm kicking assassination for a CP.
We're going into my turn. I drew cleanse and no prisoners. I'm going to keep them both. Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting turn. Made a huge misposition by going here. Shouldn't have tagged them. Don't know why I did it, thinking back to it. Currently, the score is 31-43 me as we head into my turn. Alrighty, so movement phase. I did run the Crusaders. I decided to keep them here. It is Purge the Foe, so just keeping them safe is probably the best bet. The Lieutenant is going to cleanse. Over here, because of the Castellan, I can fall back and charge. I can fall back, shoot, and charge. So what I'm going to do is I fell back into a position where it is a 6-inch charge into that guy. Probably going to shoot everything into him. I'm going to have the Redeemer shoot everything here, see what damage it does. And then have them either shoot there or there, because I do have no prisoners, and I need to kill 2 units. Over there, I moved my suspicious-looking Impulsor onto the objective. He can't really shoot anything, but he's contesting that objective now. And then I have my huge misplay over there still working itself out. All right, the Redeemer is going to shoot into Kaldor's squad.
And for the record, he doesn't have a 4-up Feel No Pain. It's a 4-up against mortals. So I'm an idiot. My bad.
Oh, good.
Margin of error.
There you go.
8, and then
have fun.
6 more. You're gonna get all the Discord requests.
That's fine. They can all talk all the smack they want. I really don't care.
It's T5, right?
Yeah, they're tough as 5.
3s.
Yeah.
Not a lot. It's okay.
I guess I have.
-2.
Oh, that was one.
Yes, they're flamers.
4s.
2 damage each.
All right, so that kills 1, and that's gonna kill another. Is there any wounds on those?
Yeah, one guy's on 1.
Okay, so that's just gonna kill 1. That's gonna kill a guy, and then that one's gonna take it from Drago. Drago's like 6 wounds, so he's down to 4.
Great.
Or he's 5 and he's down to 3.
There's more guns.
There is more guns.
I know. I'm just saying it out loud.
We're gonna.
He's 7 wounds. He's down to 5.
Okay. We're gonna do the assault cannon on 3s. Oh, that's my oath target as well.
So rerolls.
Yeah. 3s. We do rerolls. Great. And then it's gonna be 3s, but Twin Link's really looking for 6ers because of that 2-up save. I'm gonna just reroll everything. Oh, this you will get. You will get a 4-up Feel No Pain for.
Devs?
Yeah. 1 damage each.
4s. I saved 1.
Yep.
So he takes 1 dev when he's down to 4.
We're going to do the bolters. 3s. Oath of Mamants. Great.
Hey.
And then 5s. 2 saves, no AP.
Looking for 2s. And there's naturally a 1 damage.
1.
Down to 3.
The multi-meltas. 3s. Oath of Moments. Great.
You never notice
And then
multi-multis
threes.
always fail.
Always.
At least 1.
Oh, there we go. 2 on your invuln.
4s. He's alive.
I got it.
Now I'm going to do that.
All right, so the Helbrecht squad is actually going to shoot Drago. So I can charge the Libby. We're going to start with Ferocity, Helbrecht's gun. 2s. Great. And then 4s for devs. Great. 1.
How many? What's the damage?
2. So 2 Feel No Pains.
4s. I take it.
2 damage?
Oh wait, it was 2 and it's 2 damage.
Yeah, it was just 1. That's correct. So
Oh,
you
okay.
take 2.
Yeah, he's down to 1.
Great. We're going to do both plasma pistols on 3s. Great. And then 3s. Great. -2.
4s. He's dead.
That's right. Alrighty, so I'm going to declare a charge from the Sword Brethren into the Librarian. It's a 7, but then...
I'm going to do something sphere, which I forget what the name of it is, but it's +2 to its
Repelling
charge.
Sphere?
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's Repelling Sphere.
It's been a long day.
So it's going to be an additional 2, so it's going to bring my charge to 9.
He rolls it.
6, 7, 8. I will spend my command point to re-roll it. Not a 9.
I have Terminators in ongoing combat over there. They're going to go first. It's 8 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because they're no longer in hallowed ground. And look at that. A bunch of 1s. Tabletop Patriarch dice do not fail me ever. That's sarcasm, by the way. 3s. 4 at -2.
5s. Damage.
So 2 a pop.
The guy on 1 is dead.
Yay!
And then I can roll these together. Next guy's also dead.
Yay!
All right, great. So we're going to do the continued combat still. We're going to fight back. I'm going to start with the Emperor's Champion. 10 attacks on 3s. There's no character in that squad, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Great. No, it's 2s, not 3s. And then strength 8, so 3s.
Oh my god.
Not that many. 5.
AP?
Minus 2.
Looking for 4s. Damage per.
2.
That killed what? Wait, one guy's on shoe. That kills a guy. And that kills the last guy.
Cool. Great. So, end of my turn. I killed Kaldor's squad. I failed the 9-inch charge into the Librarian. Librarian actually went up at the end of my turn. Over here, I wind up killing this squad as well and consolidating onto the point. I did a small cleanse over there, and I maxed out no prisoners, and I got kill more.
All right, moving on to me, which will be the top of 4. Librarian's up in the air at the end of his turn. As for my secondaries, I have Recover Assets and Defend Stronghold, and at the beginning of the turn, it is 35-58 damage. Movement for me, I move those Strike Marines over there. The Librarian just beamed in out of nowhere, and that's it for movement. So I'll be split firing on this. We're going to do the Volcano Lance and the Shieldbreaker Missile Launcher into that god-awful Land Raider. And the Plasma Decimator, the Twin Melt-A-Gun, and the Twin Siege Breaker Cannons will be going into Hellbreak Squad.
I'm going to AOC on Hellbreak Squad.
Okay, we're doing the Land Raider first.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do the Shieldbreaker Missile Launcher first. There's 2 of them. Hitting on 3s. Never mind. Moving on to the Volcano Lance. D3 plus Blast.
There's no... Okay.
I'm just saying it because it has Blast, so don't forget.
Okay.
D3 shots. Hitting on 3s. Command reroll! That's better. 18 and 12 is 3s.
Okay.
Okay. I wish it did something good. -5.
Drops to -4 on 6s. Nope. Damage.
D6 plus 8.
Yep. Roll it.
So
9, 10,
11.
11. 8. 10, 11. 11, 10, 9, 8. I take 8.
Okay.
I'm down to 8.
Worth it. Moving on to that disappointing shooting over the Land Raider. We got the Plasma Decimator Supercharge. It is hazardous. D6 plus 3. Blast. There's 1, 2, 3,
7
4,
guys.
5. Okay, so it's
+1.
yeah, plus 1. D6 plus 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leave me alone. I might have a counting thing. Hang on.
I don't know. What did you roll? What did you
A
just...
5.
5. It's
Plus
D6.
D6 plus 3.
Plus 1.
Yeah.
Sorry. The 9, yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, good. Julio looked at me. I was
The
like,
hell? Both you can't count, clearly.
No, I have a degree in math, by the way.
It shows.
Yeah.
I'm just an idiot. Anyway, moving on. Strength 9 to toughness 4 is 2s.
Yep. Well, you got to roll to hit first.
Oh, that's true too.
So 3.
Oh, it's definitely 3s. Keep forgetting about that. Thank you.
And then 2s.
Nah, it's 2s. Okay, all those.
AP
-3.
goes to -2.
Yeah, you.
Am I in cover?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So then 5s. Nice. Damage.
3.
First guy. Alive on 1. Oh, I mean alive with alive only takes 1. 5 will feel no pain. Oh,
No,
yeah,
that's Halbrecht.
Dies, so that's one guy dead.
Super dead.
Alive with 1. Kills him. So you kill 2 guys.
All right. I melt a guns into them. Let's see how this goes. I need 3s. Wait, yeah, 3s? 3s. Oh, yeah, well, whatever. I always miss one. 2s? Okay, 1 save at -4.
Goes to -3, so 6s. We're good.
Oh my god.
We're good. That was a journey too. That dice went.
Okay, twin Siegebreaker cannons, D6 blast.
Yep. So it's going to be +2, 2d6 +2.
So 9 3s. And then wounding on 3s again, but twin linked. Okay, all those.
AP.
None.
Nice. 3s. What's the damage on this?
1.
Okay. Take 2. Dies down to 1.
Back again. Going to charge those strike marines into those sword brethren dudes, whatever. Need a 2. I got a 7. They're in. Right. So we're rolling over there for the attacks. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 2s are out. There's 2 there. Re-rolling those. Hey, they both hit. Look at that. And then 3s. Okay, you have 4 saves at -2.
4 saves. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. -2.
Yeah.
5s. Oh shit! I should have separated them. Oh no, 2.
Right side, you won already.
6. It's true.
Yeah, he did.
Kills that guy. The Emperor's Champion. Takes 2. He's down to 3. All right. This is the fight back with the Emperor's Champion. I'm using the sweep profile. Great. And then it's going to be 3s to wound.
That's a 6.
Yep. That many. -2. It's only 1 damage now, though.
4s. Who's -2, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 4s. So that kills 1, and that puts 1 on 1.
Yep.
Well, it's the end of my turn 4. The knight tried to kill the land raider. It whiffed. We had some combat over there. I killed some infantry finally. Yay. I had recover assets and defend stronghold. I ditched recover assets for a CP, and defend stronghold is ongoing.
Going into my turn, I drew a containment and assassination. Currently, the score is 35-66. Me. I'm gonna make a play at the knight this turn, I think.
Let's do it.
Hello, this is Julio here. We had a technical issue with the microphones on the recording of this portion of it. So I'm going to narrate quickly what happened. Pretty much Danny, as you can see here, is explaining very carefully what happened. Pretty much he rushed everything towards the knight and he fell back with the champion into the impulsor. Additionally, a few scouts jumped back into the field, and after a good amount of shooting and a multi-charge into the knight, Danny was able to successfully take it down, and we're gonna see the conclusion of what happened in the next clip. Thank you.
So, end of my turn, I was able to down the big knight. I did containment on 1 edge for 3. I got assassination with the big knight for 5. We did decide to call the game here with the big knight going down. Yeah, I also denied defend stronghold there. Over here, it doesn't really matter too much for me on my end. Dennis.
Oh, sorry.
Score.
Yeah, I was like, what are you trying to tell me? No, but the score came out to 35 me, 78 Danny. I just lost too much stuff with the Grey Knights. You know, it's a little overpriced for their units, and he has decent shooting and really good melee. And it's really hard to try to fight back at something else on his field up hands. They're stupid durable, it's great. And, you know, the Knight did its job. He killed something big, some small stuff, and then nothing.
Purge is also really, like, army-wise.
It's very killy. You gotta be very killy.
You had much more MSU, like smaller units.
Yeah.
So it was much easier for me to score the Purge.
Yeah.
Because my squads were only big bricks of guys with feel no pains.
My guys are durable, it's just your guys are stupid durable.
Yeah, they're slow, right? That's the biggest thing,
But
how slow I am.
Yeah, but I mean, you managed it across the board with no issue.
This is turn 4.
Alright, so at the end of the game, I lost, he won, due to multiple factors that the Grey Knights are just absolutely atrocious. Anyway, I love my Grey Knights though. But thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe our stuff. It really helps, and we appreciate it.
Good game, Dennis.
Yeah, bro.